Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's a breaking news. Donald Trump's campaign has accused British Prime Minister Keir Starmer's Labour Party of blatant foreign interference in the US presidential election after some volunteers traveled to help campaign for Kamala Harris. The Republican candidate's camp has filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission in Washington calling for an investigation into what it termed apparently illegal contributions from Labour to the Harris campaign. British political volunteers have long traveled to the US ahead of elections, with activists of the centre-left Labour Party typically supporting the Democrats, its sister party, and Conservatives backing the Republicans. British officials who asked not to be named told Reuters that some senior Labour advisors travelled to meet Democrat strategists in recent months on the back of their landslide victory in the British election in July. One topic they discussed was how Labour won back almost all the former industrialist areas that abandoned them in 2019. Labour leader Starmer denied that the complaint would damage relations with Trump if the former president wins again on November 5, saying Labour supporters were volunteering in their own time. But the complaint is a potential complication. Trump, who is close to Britain's right-wing political Nigel Farage and previously had good ties with former Prime Minister Boris Johnson, had praised Starmer when the two met in September at Trump Tower. Greg Swenson, the chairman of Republican Overseas UK, said Trump is hard to predict, but if he does win the presidency next month, the incident is unlikely to damage relations with Starmer. Trump takes things personally and lets personal disputes affect him, Swenson told Reuters. But I think Trump will get over it. There may be a little scar tissue from this, but probably not. According to US rules, foreigners can volunteer on election campaigns but cannot make financial contribution. The allegations of interference will hinge on whether Labour covered any activities cost. The Trump complaint cited media reports and a now deleted LinkedIn post from Sophia Patel, head of operation at Britain's Labour Party, who wrote that nearly 100 current and former Labour Party staff would be travelling to the US in the coming weeks to help elect Harris, the Democratic Vice President. Patel's post had said she had 10 spots to fill in North Carolina, adding, "We'll sort your housing." Labour said in a statement that any party members taking part would be doing so at their own expense. Housing was provided by others volunteers. BN's exclusive report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, Bharat.